Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, I seen some things going around the boxing community, Facebook group, Twitter, about Shawn Porter turning down the Terence Crawford fight. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Eventually, we're gonna start using the green screen for the videos, man. But that funeral kind of pushed me back a little bit on stuff, man. So everybody be safe on COVID, man. Take that shit serious. We might have downplayed it, but I followed all the protocols. I forgot my mask. Walking back to the car, all that stuff, man. But yeah, man. I told y'all Shawn wanted $5 million, but he'll settle for $3 million. So the word on the street is, but first, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, make a donation, just share the video, best way to donate. But yeah, I heard that they offered him $2 million, and he didn't want that. All right, now little birdie told me in my Nike voice that he made $2 fighting Errol Spence, and and he was a champion. But now he want more. But that's the thing about Al Heyman. He got Sergey Derevchenko $5 million to fight Triple G. He wasn't worth $5 million. He wasn't worth 80% of that. And that's just the way it is. When Al Heyman sends some of his soldiers somewhere, he want to get them a big payday. For Shawn Porter, they said he wanted $5 million, but he'll settle for $3 million. $5 million. Al ain't never paid that nigga $5 million guaranteed flat for a fight. But what everybody pointing to is the fact that Amir Khan made $5 million, but what they gotta understand, Amir Khan is an international boxing star. So he got UK money coming in, Middle East money coming in. So it's a totally different dynamic. You seen it with Kell Brook. Kell Brook don't have that type of money coming in. But at the same time, it's Shawn. Shawn is a guy that fought everybody in the division. And to me, this has solidified him, in my opinion. He's been a Goodfellas Sports TV Hall of Fame because even if he don't fight Bud and he don't win another championship, my thing is, with this era, Shawn Porter was the exception. Shawn Porter will go fight anybody from Devin Alexander to Julio Diaz to twice after a draw, to Keith Thurman, to Paula Malignaggi, to Adrian Broner. He legitimately fought everybody. So the reason I tip my hat off to Shawn is that Shawn is the exception. He ain't hiding behind shit. If he don't fight Bud, so be it. But he fought damn near everybody else. Danny Garcia. He fought everybody. Keith, Earl, Ugas. So, damn near every fighter ducked somebody. Nate said he ain't never ducked nobody, but you gotta understand with Nate Campbell. Shout out to Line Killer Podcast. Check his channel out. They almost to a stack. And shout out to Galaxy Experience too. That's what Nate home channel is. Y'all ain't know they call him the Galaxy Warrior. But think about Nate. That Nate didn't have. He didn't like. That's like my big ass being in a 1X or X, a large. I ain't gonna have no wiggle room neither. Nigga, shit, he ain't had no wiggle room to duck. So Nate didn't have that wiggle room. Nate had to do what Nate had to do. So of course he wasn't in a position to duck. But that was his position. He was always the B side, but for the most part in his career. But for Shawn, Shawn ain't really dug nobody. Shawn took the fights. He might not have took it on our time, but he took it on his time, and that's all that counting. And he got Earl Spence a hell of a fight, gave Keith a hell of a fight, but he just like always come up short. Fought Kell Brook, came up short. With him, I just think his ability not to know how to punch is what really held him back. And I think that's what always held Shawn Porter back, his inability to be able to punch. With him not knowing how to really get the leverage and the punches, he has the ability to punch. He just don't get off clean enough, and I just think, Kenny don't know how to get him off. If he knew how to get him shots off and clean and get leverage, Shawn probably be undefeated and probably be the most dangerous. He probably the best, just from an athletic standpoint. He probably the most athletic guy there. The only person that really rival him is Bud. But then you got, again, Bud that moved up a couple weight classes. Shawn coming down, he's still pretty athletic. But they said that they offered him $2 million, he turned it down. I believe Kell Brook got $2 million. So I'm thinking like, man, I'm better than Kell Brook, even though he beat me years ago. I'm coming off one of the best fights in my career, and you know, at least 2 fights ago with Errol Spence, and you know, Sebastian Baby formula, he didn't look good, but I mean, who's the boxing appraiser? I think we need a third party at this point to tell, you know, promotional companies what boxers are worth. When it comes to these cross-promotional fights, it's like somebody coming off Bellator and fight UFC in the middle of the street. That's just what is becoming boxing, you know. It's just that, you know, you need a third party tell these dudes what they worth. A lot of these dudes ain't worth what they getting, but Al is overpaying them, and you know that is what it is. But I don't know what to say no more, man. But you know, apparently they gonna give him one more offer, and it's gonna be up to Shawn to take the offer or not. I don't know if it's gonna be 2.5, 2.25, 2.25, 3. What do you want? But I heard a Bud don't get Shawn that he moving up, take the winner of Castanos and Teixeira. And obviously Jamel is not gonna be able to get undisputed until Bud say so if he can get past one of them. So, and people say, well, how can he jump Jamel? Because he the WBO. If they grant him super WBO status, he can move up and fight Teixeira and Castanos and stop Jamel from undisputed. And he don't have to fight Jamel neither. That's the crazy thing about it. He can fight Teixeira, Castanos winner, turn around and fight Tim Tszyu, Costa Tszyu's son. Turn around, fight him, get that bag, and really hold it up for Jamel. And Jamel, if he don't get the Castanos or Teixeira winner next, or he don't fight them next and somebody get an injury, you know, then he gonna fight Ersan Lara. So then they gotta give ways to get credit for Jamel. And you really gonna stop Jamel from doing what he gotta do for Errol? Well, you could just make the Terence and the Crawford fight with Errol. So I mean, a lot of, from what I'm being told, no, this is a rumor, but from what I'm being told, a lot on the line for Jamel. You know, and then, you know, Bud, if he can get the belt and call himself, what, 35, 40, 44 division weight world champion, I mean, you know, that give him some leverage over Earl at some point, or he could hold the belt to Earl move up. So I heard Bob said he liked that Jamel and Crawford fight, but really it's about what Shawn wants. Is Shawn gonna make $2 million in his next fight? If he make $2 million fighting, I don't know, Sergey Lipius, if he don't fight Dry Ennis, yeah, I ain't mad at him. Take the $2 million for the easy fight. I ain't mad at you, but at the same time, you got Regis knocking on this door. You know, Regis talking about he'll beat Danny. Got Regis knocking at their door. So, you know, Shawn got alternatives, but, you know, Shawn just rather wait and fight Earl for 2 or 3 belts. So be it. He'll fight Shawn again before he fight Terence, for not being told. So, I mean, really, they got an alternative route for Terence, and they pretty sure they got an alternative route for Shawn. You know, I think Shawn can fight Lipias because Ennis fighting him. So, you know, maybe, you know, Shawn end up fighting Virgil Ortiz or something of that nature. I don't know, but, you know, I ain't telling Shawn to take $2 million. I'm not a boxing appraiser. I'm not telling him, oh, you should go ahead and take it. I'm not telling him that. Do what you do. If they give you the third offer and you don't like it, you want to play hardball. But they said they're going to give Shawn one more offer. It's a wrap, but I've got to pay. Top rank, how much top rank worth? Let me see. Okay, Bob Arum, they want to put up Bob Arum's net worth. Promoter has a net worth of $300 million. Bob was born in New York City, New York, December 1931. He is the founder and CEO of Top Rank. Arum is a graduate of Harvard Law School and worked for the United States Department of Justice. So, oh, he the police then. This motherfucker the police. Bob, you the police? They said, will you consider many income sources? Top Rank Boxing Network could be as high as $4.9 million. Somebody else, somebody said. They went to boxing promoters, which Al Heyman ain't a promoter. So they said that at one point, this is in 2016, Don King was worth $150 million. Somebody in a YouTube question, they said, is Eddie Hearn a billionaire? They said Eddie Hearn is worth $50 million. As of 2019, July, Muhammad Ali was worth $80 million. Y'all know his story because he sold his name. That's why he was on like Platinum Football and shit. He got the boxers of all time. Foreman worth $565 million as of December last year. Floyd, excuse me. Foreman worth 300. 200 De La Hoya, 190 Pacquiao, 180 Lennox Lewis, 120 Sugar Ray Leonard, Vitaly Klitschko, 80 Vladimir, 65. I mean, so for people who like to count pockets, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know. Shawn Porter take the 2. Stay give Shawn at 3. Let me know what you guys think. Check out the Box Rumor playlist. Check out the welterweight playlist. Don't forget you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have business question, inquiry, response, your video requests. All my social media links description. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section.